And if I told you once, I ain't gonna tell you twice. Salute all my real ones. Yeah, look, bro, 25 first round knockouts that shocked the boxing world. Yeah, I know Wilder gotta be on this one. And Tyson gotta be on this one. We gonna get straight to the video. Like button, subscribe button, notification bell, press those. Let's go.
In boxing, it's not always the ones you don't see that do the damage, but the ones that come unexpectedly early, at any given moment. And as the past has demonstrated time and time again, never get complacent, never switch off, and never drop your guard. In a sport that delivers crowd-pleasing entertainment in the most extreme and brutal way, the need to gain a knockout only becomes more essential for all those who desire to progress to the very top.
Vicious right hand, and the referee has already stopped the fight!
But after witnessing some of the most shortest-lived fights from past and present, we decided we couldn't help ourselves but to share just a few of those exhilarating moments to our global audience, showcasing boxing in its utmost and truest form.
I back myself with anyone.
And please like knockouts.
But he's counted out, and it's one of the biggest stunners in British boxing history.
What better place to start as to Mike's first fight since prison release? A first-round demolition job against the so-called Hurricane, Peter McNeely.
Tyson with a left hook, a right uppercut, down goes McNeely again!
McNeely's hurt this time, Steve.
That's it, he quit. McNeely has quit.
And it's crazy because Mike didn't even really land that.
McNeely's hurt this time.
He landed it, but it was literally with, like, if you had to just think about the hands with the two wrong knuckles. It wasn't a flush. Like, had it been flush, this man would have been, he'd have popped up like in the other world with the Dragon Ball Z characters.
He quit. McNeely has quit.
He didn't quit. His corner threw in the towel.
He didn't quit at all.
After Dawson claiming the Stevenson fight was nothing more than a tune-up bout, he was only deserving that a wake-up call would teach a common lesson of never overlooking your opponent.
Goes against Stevenson as well.
There's the power. Left hand has worked Dawson out. There's no going to recover from that. This fight is over.
I don't think he's okay.
Managing to land a chomping left hook with just 40 seconds left of the first led to what was going to be an unforgettable sight for fans as Johnny Gonzalez pulled off the truly unthinkable.
Johnny Gonzalez told everyone who would listen, do not look at my record, do not look at my resume and all the wars I've been in and think that I'm a shot ward fighter.
Taking a hop back to '97, viewers witnessed one of the fastest boxing knockouts in history. A fight between Jimmy Thunder and Crawford Grimsley that was over in just 1.5 seconds from the first bell.
And now, Rex Grimsley with the first punch, and that looks like it is it.
Why is the referee counting? You don't have to count on that. This fight is over. The referee counted him out.
Though not quite the historic upset as to Buster Douglas's win over Tyson, but Ishida's first-round knockout over Kirkland certainly surprised the majority.
Ishida's right hand. There it is again. Third knockdown now, and Joe Cortez is stopping the fight. Shocking.
After bizarre events caused controversy during their first meet, the Holt and Torres rematch was bound to deliver a much-needed means to an end. But after two heavy knockdowns in just the early stages of the first, Kendall Holt's recovery leading him to pull off a stone-cold stoppage was pretty unhuman.
Torres is on the rope. He gets caught. He goes down. He's out, too. I don't think he's going to. What a fight in the first round. Torres is still out. His leg is twitching over on the corner.
Another rematch of more recent times, but this time one of which had the Bronze Bomber wipe out the very same man that took him the distance 2 years prior.
And his Thor's hammer, and here in round one, he is rocking stubborn.
Statement. Yo, it's not funny because hopefully, you know, people putting their lives on the line, but it's funny because he crumbled, like he literally just like stacked this man's body up on the rope.
It wasn't just the knockouts that cemented the history books in boxing, but also the standout characteristics of certain individuals who carried finesse as well as power.
The best fight is not finished the first round, it's because Matt doesn't want it, but yet it's all over. All over. The most clinical finish seen in the British ring for some time.
And speaking of Brits, it was middleweight's dark destroyer Nigel Benn that was making a name for himself on the come-up, after just 16 seconds into the first, knocking out Ian Chandler. By this point, Eubank Sr.'s conflict with Ben was only growing more swiftly by the day, and after knocking out Dos Santos in just 20 seconds, led to what was to become one of boxing's biggest rivalries just 2 months on. When it comes to matchmaking, we've seen some of the most porous decisions made when finding equal level opposition. But when Estrada knocked out Adkins, setting a new world record,
come out of her corner, he let the 1, 2, 3, 4. It was Lamb versus Lion. It is over.
It demonstrated how dangerous mismatches can actually be. Britain's biggest heavyweight star got off to a good start after dominating Emmanuel Leo from start to finish during his professional debut on the big stage. This time, a blast back to the 90s, as Michael Benn pulled off an upset victory over heavyweight star Tommy Morrison.
Michael Benn on the verge of a big moment, and he's got it. That's it. A first round KO for Michael Benn. And there goes Tommy Morrison's $8 million payday.
Just a few years forward, Britain's Lennox Lewis pulled off yet another sweet victory, as he caught Gallardo on the early stages of the first with some crippling combinations.
More right hands, body and head. Lewis knows he's got him going here. It's over. It's over. Lewis wins sensationally. And now, will they believe in Lennox Lewis?
It was the fight prior to his world title showdown with Jose Pedraza that captured fans' attention, when 15 seconds was all it took to finish Orozco with an unforgettable looping left-hand shot to the temple.
Team the multiple rebounds. Page to about 2 seconds to second. And when it did, it drops his opponent.
Powell versus Bundridge made for one of the strangest first rounds in boxing, as both men simultaneously went down to get straight back up almost instantly afterwards.
Oh, gee, almost, it wasn't a double knockdown, it was a knockdown as Bundridge went down.
But it was just moments later when Powell's left hand emphatically ended the night for Bundridge.
Massive left hand by Powell, and Bundridge is out of it. Back to boxing's most notorious knockout artist, as Mike's loss to Lennox wasn't going to hold him back from gaining one last destructive stoppage for his resume.
Given by the ref in the early going. Mike gets it with the right hand and ATM is down. He was really there with a foot right hand, and it's all over. Mike Tyson in dramatic fashion knocks out Clifford ATM.
Got his ACL while he was at it.
In what certainly looks to be the most explosive first round on our list, as the back and forth gunfight between Kirkland and Conyers turned out to be quite a spectacle.
And here he goes, a right hand, staggers Conyers. All right, Kirkland down as Conyers followed up with another right. Hand left. Oh, and he gets rocked. Just a
A fight that was clearly not going to go the distance and bound to end sooner rather than later.
This dynamic, remember, well, it's way dropped down. Conyers doesn't know where he is.
Known as one of the most honored names in middleweight boxing, Bernard Hopkins paved the way for all upcomers aspiring to achieve greatness within the sport. And with knockouts like this, you can arguably see why.
To fight him later in the fight. Good right hand, right out of the box, down goes Fred. Referee goes over, asks him where he is, and if he doesn't give the right response,
He's like, I'm in the mystery realm.
the fight is over, and such is the case.
Samoan heavyweight David Tua was nothing short of a sensation when it came to knockouts. And after rampaging his way through the division, landing his 17th soul-destroying stoppage,
A little bit of
certainly raised some concern if he ever was to cross paths with Iron Mike. After barely needing to get out of first gear, Naoya Inoue proved to be all too much for Britain's Jamie McDonnell, as he systematically broke him down bit by bit.
His legs seem a little bit shaky here. A minute and a half into the first round, and McDonnell goes over from the left hand.
Putting an end to the fight just 2 minutes in.
He's got a minute left. Retreats to the ropes immediately. Inoue looking to tee off with that right hand, left hand, and McDonnell sags into the ropes again. And Luis Pabon, the referee, has jumped in and waved this off.
Boxing's young protege Ryan Garcia had a message for all the doubters as he landed a punch-perfect left hook, laying Francisco Fonseca out cold on the canvas.
He just got there first.
This kid is a superstar. He did the exact same thing he did to Romero Duno.
But it seems when it comes to prodigies with heavy hands, the zone's Nikita Abobi is definitely one to be on the lookout for. Another star on the rise as former Olympian Guido Vianello proves to be one hell of a wrecking ball.
Well, the answer here with this fellow, there's a right hand. We'll get to that in a moment. There's a right hand from Guido. And at the 1 minute mark, a knockdown scored. Haywood is struggling to get to his feet.
And last but not least, Jermell Charlo's vicious knockout of Erickson Lubin in the last 30 seconds certainly proved he was nothing but business on the night.
But 11 of his knockouts. Oh! Charlo just dropped Lubin!
He's out.
Jermell Charlo has just vanquished Erickson Lubin in the first
He said he vanquished him.
round!
He said, yo, he vanquished him. Exterminated him. Sent him into a whole new different world. Banished him into oblivion and the abyss. Nah, that's crazy. This is a good video, man. This is definitely a good video. Like I said, I could watch combat sports all day if you let me. Word. But let me know what y'all thought of the video. Leave a comment in the comment section. My name is Reign. Catch you on the flip side. RCP salutes. Wait for it. Dab on them.